Hello, this is Miss Andrea, and I want to talk about Sherri Shepherd's homeschool rant. By the way, it is freaking hysterical, but it's got so many truths in it, and so we're going to talk about them. You ready? Here we go.
I don't even know if Jeffrey's in school anymore. I stopped answering emails from his teachers. What? It's too overwhelming. Kim, they send me these emails every other day about these missing assignments. This boy is sitting in front of how you got so many missing assignments. I have no idea. Then they send me stuff and they're like, you gotta download this, you gotta read this, you gotta do this. It's so much. I get comatose. I don't know if that boy is even living here anymore. He might be working at Starbucks for all I know. I don't know nothing.
So, yeah, what I call COVID schooling, what a lot of people are calling homeschooling, is not homeschooling. Homeschool parents don't have to do all this. We buy curriculum or we source curriculum online and it's easy to use. What we've got here is teachers, and it's not their fault, but this is what they're stuck doing. They're like, for this subject, go click on this, read this, go over here, take this test, print these worksheets, do this and that. Mom's got to have a whole home office to keep up with this. A whole home office. And then she's got to stand over them to make sure it's done. Like, any parent who's doing this COVID schooling properly is either not doing well at her job right now or she doesn't have one to worry about. Seriously.
About what's going on with this child. I got a lot of unanswered emails from these teachers. I can't take it no more. I didn't sign up to be a homeschool teacher. That's not what I do. But everything is on me. It's Mrs. Shepherd. We need to talk to Mrs. I don't know nothing about no algebra. I don't even know what the kind of math the boys study. History. He's behind on the Spanish. You got to read this. You got to study this. You got to do this. Then getting his IEP. I cook all the time for him because when we first got in this pandemic, I didn't mind ordering out Postmates and getting him McDonald's all the time because I didn't think it was going to be this long. But he been eating fast food all the time. You know, now his countenance is affected because he eats so much fast food. Now so he microwave stuff. Everybody say get the microwavable stuff, but it's still got all of the what do you call it? All of the processed stuff he's microwaving, so his mood is affected. So it's like I'm trying.
So I'm actually having this conversation with regular um, homeschool parents who are more or less new to homeschooling. Like maybe they were homeschooling a year before everything went down, or they were considering it. And so what went down made them decide to homeschool. And they're not understanding that what the child eats is going to affect the work that he does, especially if he's IEP level, like ADHD or whatever. Certain foods trigger inattention um, and irritability. So you really have to be careful with that.
Who listen to us, and please forgive me because I know there are people who listen to us. You have 3 children, you have 4 children, 4 children. So I do take my hat off to you, and I say if I'm overwhelmed and stressed, and I'm mean Sherri Shepherd, then I know you overwhelmed and stressed. This boy don't even come out the room to talk to me. I said, Jeffrey, you want to watch a movie? He had like 2 roaches and crawled out the side of my damn mouth.
Wait. It doesn't matter whether the kid's homeschooled or not. They just reach a certain age and they just want to be left all the way alone. I remember when the kids were, I think I had a senior and a junior. And my husband and I one evening snuck away from the house at dinner time and went to the Mexican restaurant. You know why? Because the kids didn't care. I mean, they wanted food, but they didn't want to eat with us. So we just like snuck away that evening and we went to the Mexican restaurant around the corner. And I just remember the rant that my husband was having at that moment. My son had moved to the basement because he no longer wanted to share a bathroom with women. And my niece was there and my daughter was there and he was done with that. So he moved to the basement. And my husband was like, and that big one, he comes up the stairs and you say good morning and he gets all twisted, you know, like you just asked him to do something for you and you're just saying good morning. So yeah, I feel her on that. Like COVID, homeschooling when you don't want to, plus you've already got the teenage hormones going on. No parent alive wants this nonsense.
Money to buy. Lexi ate a burrito, Japanese burrito, and freaking had explosive diarrhea on my beautiful carpet. So you know what I gotta do? I go all the way to Stanley Steamer. They not written no steamers no more. The one's no doctor, the drug doctor, and the grocery store was COVID. One time he come out the room and talk to me. You know what he say? Why it's stinking here? You know why? Because I'm trying to clean boo-boo off the rug. What you gonna help me do? Now I got to hear, I didn't even want a dog. I wanted a parrot. I hate you, dog. I'm just going, you know what? Go back in the room. But what can you stand your mouth? Your mouth is getting on my daggone nerves. And by the way, you got a history assignment, a geography assignment, and I gotta have a doggone parent-teacher conference. Are you even going to gym class, little boy? Huh? Are you taking gym class? I'm just a little in my...
They're doing Zoom gym classes? How are you doing Zoom gym classes? The teacher like jumping up and down in front of a monitor and you have to do it too? Oh my gosh. I don't understand why schools are doing so much. Keep them reading, keep them writing. You know, there's some classes that work well online and there's some that don't. Now, I understand arts teachers want to keep going. And I think you can art online. But gym? Come on, give me a break.
I'm trying to work on Dish Nation. I'm over here, you know, every time I gotta go, welcome to Dish Nation. This boy want to walk out the room talking about you too loud. You keep to say you too loud. You know what? Tell your teachers that's how I pay the bill, so you can be online schooling. Tell your teachers that when I'm over.
I feel judged. I feel judged because sometimes when I'm teaching online, the parents just start yelling, and I don't know why they're yelling. I don't know what they're doing, but I be getting a little attitude. I feel judged right now. She's right. Okay.
Over there going, Dish Nation.